Hi there, Royals. This is Tiandoki, and it's always a pleasure to have you here today. I'm sharing with you how we make this very traditional Ghanaian dish, Banku. Banku is a mixture of cassava dough and corn dough. So I'll be mixing my cassava dough with water and then I'll strain it. Anytime I'm having Banku with pepper, I like to make sure that the condo is more than the cassava do. So yeah, this is the condo, and I've already shared a recipe on how you can make your own condo, so you can check that out. I'll also leave that in the description box. So I'll just make sure that I mix it thoroughly. I add salt and then I start stirring it. So I've just introduced heat to this and I'm stirring it continuously. You know, if you don't want your banku to have lumps, you have to be stirring this continuously till it all comes together. If you leave this and stir from time to time, it may be difficult to crush the lamps and it will not make your banku nice. So you may want to stir this continuously. So once it starts coming together, then you can, just drive it with your banku stick, like sort of press it against the saucepan to break all the, the big lumps that are forming together to make this banku. Yeah. So we'll be having this with some fried tilapia, which I'll be sharing shortly. So basically, this is how we make banku. You just have to make sure that you are doing it this way, turning it, and then so that the heat gets to every part of it. And if it is not, if it is a bit hard, you may want to add some water to it and let it boil, and then you just continue the process until it is cooked. If you are a Ghanaian, you will know when this is cooked. Um, Unfortunately, I don't know how to describe it for anyone who is not a Ghanaian and want to try Banku for the first time. So if you are watching up to this point and you can describe how a banku looks when it's cooked, kindly put it in the description box. I'll be very happy to see that. Yes, so after I stir this for some time, I'm just molding them into the sizes, servable sizes. Yes, and we are told that using the plastics for banku is not so healthy, but there are not so many other convenient methods that we can use, unless maybe we want to have kinky. Yeah, but then if we are doing banku, like this is what we are doing for now anyway. So yeah, I just put this in the servable sizes and that is it. So we now go on to tilapia, and I've been told that when you want your tilapia to be fresh and you're probably going to keep it in the fridge, you don't let them take the scale off when you're buying it. You just leave it on. So you do it yourself. If you have the scissors that we use for taking off the scales, you can use that, but mine is not sharp, so I decided to use the knife to take all the scale off. Now just wash it and take out every foreign material in this tilapia, everything. So yeah, this is the scissors I was talking about. Mine is not sharp, so cutting this was even difficult. If yours is sharp, it makes working on your tilapia very easy. So all I'm doing is just cutting those extra stuff off and then cleaning it thoroughly. Also cut some lemon. You can use lime as well, and then I'll be squeezing the juice of it over the fish to clean it very well. This will take away every smell, just make your fish very fresh. Yeah, and you can actually make the incisions when you are done. I choose to do it while I'm washing it, but you can just make these incisions while you are done. So yeah, I'm giving this fish a very good bath. After which I'll sprinkle some salt on it. Yeah, just like when you're going to fry fish, usually we just wash our fish in salt water and then fry. So basically that is what I'm doing. So now I'm heating up my oil and I'm going to pat my fish dry with my paper towel, which is not compulsory, but I just don't want the oil to be splashing all over. Usually when there is water, you put it in the fish and it's all over. So yeah, and I'll be using some onions, garlic, ginger, pepper, and then did some red bell pepper left over that I have. So I'm just adding that to it, and I'll be stir frying these onions and some peppers. So into my oil went in some flour. This is just to prevent my fish from sticking in the pan. So just added a bit of flour, and then to my blendables I'm adding my badia mixed spice, black pepper, paprika, salt, and I'll be blending this with some vegetable oil. That's vegetable oil, and then some of the oil from my garlic, ginger, chili sauce that I shared earlier. I also leave the link to that in my description box. That is optional. If you don't have it, you can do without it, but it gives it extra flavor. So I'm adding this to my pan, and then I'll be stirring this from time to time until the oil forms on top of it. Now I'm checking on my fish and it's looking good, so I'm able to easily turn it about without it breaking because of the flour that I added to my pan. All the oil. Yes, so now this is the sauce. Oil is forming on top of it nicely, so it is done. And I like my fried fish crispy. If I didn't want it crispy, I'll just grill it. Yeah, so I'm just going to stir fry these veggies and add to our tilapia. So once this is done, I'll just serve my sauce in the dish, on which I'll place my very crispy and well fried tilapia, and then add the rest of the sauce to where the places where I have created the incisions. And then on top of it is my stir fry veggies. And I just garnished with some lemon and tomatoes. And I like to squeeze some of the lemon juice on my hot crispy tilapia and have this with some traditional grinded pepper, onions, and tomatoes. You can add some shito to this if you want, but I'm having it this way. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Please don't forget to smash that like button. If you are new, I'm so blessed to have you here. Please subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in another video, keep staying safe and stay blessed. Bye.